I'm John Miglosh for the Wisconsin DMA and the International Society for Strategic Marketing. Well, lots of interesting news today. I enjoyed this one. It was from the Wall Street Journal, but really from Deloitte. And what's one of the funny things about trying to do this program is every time I try to do a PDF of a website, I get a different reaction. The drum, the ad age, just it can be all over the place. Marketing news, uh, customer marketing. Anyway, so most of my time is taken up just getting the screen ready for your enjoyment. But let's tell a story. Okay, Tuesday night, someday soon. Okay, so this is not real. The mom wants I don't know what the mom wants. The dad wants to lose a few pounds. Kevin wants chicken fingers. The daughter wants a rice bowl from a new organic restaurant. And the dad wants ancient grain. Okay, it doesn't say what the mom wants, I guess. Mom suggested pizza, but we're not sure what she got. So they all order exactly what they want from their choice of vendors, including a private chef leasing space on a commercial ghost kitchen, using a single online ordering service which deploys the newest driverless car model to deliver it. Minutes later, the family sits down to a communal, if diverse, meal. Yeah, minutes later. And why don't we just use the replicator on the Starship Enterprise? But anyway, I mean, there's still some prep time that goes into this from each restaurant. Okay, and what they're saying in this article is that delivery has emerged as a massive disruptor. In other words, not just takeout, but delivery. And of course, even in Heartland, where I live, we've had pizza delivery since I moved back there in 19, I don't know when, 85 or 86 or something. But now restaurants are just jumping into it. And an iconic restaurant chain grew 10 times in less than a year by broadening its delivery partners. So be careful. What they're saying in this article is that if you think about online compared to retail a couple of years ago, all of a sudden there were aggregators. Well, actually, there were aggregators right from the beginning. Just there weren't that many people online, and there were many attempts. And Amazon, fortunately for them, focused on books, which were terrible to go buy a book. You used to go to buy a book, and they'd say, we don't have it in stock, but we can order it for you. And so then they'd say, it'll be here next week, Tuesday. Okay, fine. It's the only way you could get it. So what Amazon did was take that terminal that they ordered the book from and gave it to you online, and then it shipped it to your house. And that made all the difference. And so this is now what's happening in restaurant technology. And it's causing problems. Just like many retailers tried to do fulfillment from their store. And, then all of a sudden they're running one system for their e-commerce and another order processing at their checkout. And they would not have an idea of what was on the shelves because somebody had taken it and shipped it to somebody else. And there was all kinds of disruption and chaos. And I think mostly that's still the case. Till you get a unified system. And they're saying that consumers are increasingly comfortable ordering online. I go to a church meeting every couple months, and I'm supposed to bring something for dinner, and I don't want to bother my wife to have her cook it. So on my way to the meeting, which takes a while, about a half an hour out, I go call up Domino's, and the thing's waiting for me when I get to church. And everybody likes that I order from Domino's, and they know me, and they know where I want it delivered when I call in from my phone number. Now, I wish they'd keep my credit card, but maybe if I downloaded their app, I could use PayPal or something. Anyway, so there's probably ways to solve it. But simultaneously processing more orders from multiple channels, a person, online, through third-party services could be chaotic. It is chaotic. And you get unintended consequences like overcrowded pickup stations. Okay, but it's coming. And, sometimes I read a lot of news from Asia and from India. Ad Age India is just wonderful for different perspectives. But here's Zomato, which is a delivery service that uses bicycles in large urban centers in India, is testing a delivery drone model, and it says it was successfully and seamlessly able to cover a distance of 5 kilometers, which is about 3.5 miles, in about 10 minutes, with a peak of 80 kilometers per hour, which is about, I don't know, I always just divide it in half, but 40, 50 miles an hour. Carrying a payload of 5 kilograms, don't ask me what that is. Okay, I'm not a metric person. Okay, the average time required for Zomato's biker fleet to deliver food is 30.5 minutes. Now, that's after the prep time. So there's no way you're not going to beat Domino's. We used to get so many free pizzas because our address is a weird address in Waukesha County. And we tell them on the phone, you're not going to make your 30-minute deadline, let us tell you how to find our house. And they'd say, no, we can find anything. And we'd get free pizza all the time because they would not find our house. Anyway, so I would be great if drones could find our house. They probably couldn't find it either. But the point is that it's still going to be, even if you're only 3 miles away, and that's about what we are from Domino's, it's still going to be, you can say 10 minutes. Okay, so they knocked more than half out of this thing. Now, there's issues. He says that even if you use Usain Bolt, you can't get it there in faster than a drone. And so a drone tech, and the thing about restaurant delivery is it's lighter weight. It's not, it's consistent. So much weight per person. And so I think this might even make sense. What I like about checking with India is they can try things there that we can't try here, I guess. I just think they're more entrepreneurial. The only possible way to reduce the 30-minute to 15 is to take the aerial route. Roads are not efficient for fast delivery, even by bicycles. And that's the story. And so I thought that was really excellent. Now, on that note, we're going to go over here to autonomous trucking. This is from The Hustle, and I tried to create this and PDF it several times in all different ways, and it just did not work. And so bad to you, Hustle. And I'll write to my friend at The Hustle and tell her this is horrible. But this was a company that wanted to create a whole fleet of trucks with self-driving trucks. But what happened was, and here's an article in TechCrunch, the company now has 3 autonomous trucks and 3 regular trucks. The trouble was, everything's hunky-dory until the truck gets a flat tire, which the driver could get out of the cab, check out which tire was flat, and get it done. Or either change it himself if it's really remote, or he could, figure out how to get it done with some local supplier. There's a lot of nuance. What if it was an airline braking? And all of a sudden the brake locks up on one piece of the trailer. There's all kinds of things that can go wrong on a truck that aren't life and death serious, right? That a driver could work around. Maybe one gear goes out and he has only got 15 of the 16 gears. Okay, a human can adapt to that stuff, but the robots couldn't. And so where they're going to end up, and look at how terrible this PDF's. Starsky will achieve its goal of 25 autonomous trucks, but what it found was it needed 6-fold more. Now they're doing 4-fold more trucks driving around that can come and see what's wrong with the autonomous truck when it breaks down. Very interesting. And that may be a good picture of where we're headed with AI. Excellent picture. And because context is so difficult for robots, and problem solving and surprises, maybe it makes sense just to have lots of humans around in addition. I'm John Miglosh. Have a great day. Like and share if you care. Bye-bye.